City Hall on 19th Street and online at youngjewelers.com.
If you're craving great food in a place that feels just right, it's time to head to Jake's on 4th in downtown Jasper. From stacked made-to-order burgers to hearty favorites fresh off the grill, every dish at Jake's is cooked with care and full of flavor. It's comfortable, relaxed, and always welcoming. Whether you're meeting friends, enjoying a casual dinner, or just want a laid-back spot with great atmosphere, Jake's on 4th delivers every time. Located at 1810 4th Avenue South of downtown Jasper, Jake's is open Wednesday through Saturday with lunch from 11 to 3:30 and dinner 5 to close. Jake's has great food, an easygoing vibe, and it's a place you'll want to come back to. Jake's on 4th, fine dining done the Walker County way.
For Social Security Disability, Pat Nelson and the attorneys at Nelson, Bryan & Cross have 40 years of real experience and over 4,000 favorable decisions. We handle all the complicated paperwork, and as always, there is no cost unless we win your case. Please contact Nelson, Bryan & Cross for a free consultation regarding your Social Security Disability benefits. Nelson, Bryan & Cross, 205-387-7777. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Get ready for an unforgettable weekend in downtown Jasper. The 2026 Metal Central Foothills Festival returns Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th to historic downtown Jasper, Alabama. Featuring live performances from Collective Soul, Everclear, John Waite, Mark Chestnut,
but it's all over now and the show is Monday.
Tina Carter, and Channing Wilson. Don't miss 2 days of great music, food, and fun for the whole family. For tickets, event details, and complete festival lineup, visit foothillsjasper.com. The 2026 Metal Central Foothills Festival, September 11th and 12th in historic downtown Jasper.
Start your story at Bevel State Community College. Whether you need seamless academic transfer classes, high-wage, high-demand career technical or health science programs, rapid training opportunities that get you into the workforce quickly, dual enrollment or adult education courses, Bevel State is your community college for a quality education. Visit bscc.edu to learn about our convenient and affordable options to make your future visible. Your story starts at Bevel State.
In sports, every point counts, and at Alpha Insurance, we know when it comes to your budget, every dollar counts. That's why we work to get you the lowest rates and best discounts available. Plus, every Alpha policy comes with personal service from our hometown team. Call Alpha to start saving today. In Jasper, call Alpha agents Luke Knighton or Chad Hayes at 205-754-0406 or stop by 102 19th Street East, Suite 100, Jasper, Alabama.
The sound of Walker County on 101.5 is WDXB HD3 Pelham, W286BM Jasper, an iHeart radio station. Listen on the free iHeart Radio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
It's 9 o'clock and we're going live. This is Live at 9 on WJLX with James Phillips, presented by Young Jewelers in historic downtown Jasper. Real talk, real stories, right now.
It's 9 o'clock and we are going live here Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX. And this morning we have, I'm going to say that she is a veteran of Live at 9, right?
I have been on a few times.
You're not hitting the record yet, but you're up there. I think this may be your fourth time that we've seen you. If you get another one, we have one 5-timer, and he's upset because we've not gotten him some sort of at least a house coat or some sort of jacket like they do on Saturday Night Live.
Like a smoking jacket?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll owe you one too on the next one. But Kat Murray's here. She is the executive director of the Walker County Arts Alliance. She's one of the coolest people in Jasper, if you haven't met her. And they have a cool event tonight where it's a closing for an exhibit that sounds like the exhibit's been really popular, too.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people come in just normal business hours, which never happens, and I want it to happen more.
Right.
I'm like, the bell is ringing. Hello? Oh, you're here for the art?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, you're here to look at art. That's what we're here for, too. Tell everybody about the exhibit. I think we may have, I don't know if we talked about it on the air, but I know me and you talked about it before.
Yeah.
Tell them about it, what it's all about.
Okay. So Shannon Bourne has this exhibit called 3.5 Hours in the Sipsey Wilderness. It is an exhibit that has really large, like, oil paintings, acrylic paintings, and it's all about this trip that she took in the Bankhead National Forest, Sipsey Wilderness. She went on a hike, and just the beauty of the nature inspired her so much that it kind of stuck with her. So she has, like, some images based off of photographs that she took, but she also has a bunch of, like, almost abstract waterfalls. And she told me, she's like, I want you to print this or type this up somewhere. She's like, I didn't see enough waterfalls, so I made my own.
I made my own. That's really cool, though.
Yeah.
That's like kind of like Bob Ross. He just put happy trees.
Yeah, so she has happy waterfalls.
Yeah, she likes whimsical waterfalls. Now, I don't have any photos. You've got some photos.
I do, yeah.
Will you send them, and then we'll load them on the post in the comments after we get finished talking. But from what I've heard from several people who've been in the office to see them, that it's just a really cool experience to see. And you even said you guys are down a few, right? Somebody bought several of the pieces.
Yeah, some of the pieces are sold. There's still a few that, could go home to somebody tonight if they wanted to.
Right, yeah.
But they're just so beautiful. I just, when you look at them, some of them are so large that it's like you're kind of like pausing and you almost enter the piece.
Right.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Now talk a little bit about her experience. It's all from a trip through the Bankhead National Forest. You mentioned her experience to me was kind of spiritual in nature, and she didn't go there for that. That's just kind of what happened.
No, she is in Hoover, but she lives part-time at Smith Lake, and everybody was just telling her about the Sipsey Wilderness, Bankhead National Forest, and so she finally went out there with some friends. And so she knew that I'm going to read like some of the stuff that she sent me about it, but it was like, it's a landscape known for its natural beauty and its significance to generations of hikers, campers, explorers. So she was drawn by this like long-standing interest in Alabama's geology and native flora. So what followed was like this immersive experience. There were rock walls, there was dripping water, lush ferns, towering magnolias, and hemlocks. She has some beautiful paintings of some cowcumber plant trees. But yeah,
she didn't see a Bigfoot while she was out there?
No, I don't think so. But she did see a snail that was in which she has a painting of.
Yeah.
That was in a piece of wood. Like it was like upon closer look, she looked into a crevice and there was a snail perfectly in there.
Oh wow.
And it was really cool.
So the snail wasn't in like a shell, it was like living in that piece of wood.
It was living in the piece of wood. It was in a shell in the wood, and it was just like, I don't know, just like perfectly there.
Yeah.
But I just think that what's really interesting about this is I know Shannon. So we are actually, well, I'm not a member anymore, but we used to be a member of this thing called Paperworkers Local, which is like a printmaking guild in Birmingham. And, we were just both artists, a part of that printmaking guild, and like we saw each other around. And I knew her work as like she does a lot of Smith Lake work where she paints. She's a people watcher, which I'm also a people watcher if you don't know my work.
Right.
Where I just draw people doing random stuff. So to see her do this like hyper realistic, like almost like fantasy magical take on nature is crazy.
Yeah, because it's just not her personality.
No, I'm used to seeing her do this like real poppy, colorful, like abstract figural work of like people on the lake. So and people, like people focused. And there is one painting of a person in the show, but yeah, it was like a total departure because it's like she just had this like experience. So have you ever hiked or been to the Sipsey Wilderness?
I have. And it's exactly the way that she described it. Like it's such a really cool place. And now I do agree with her. I would like to see more waterfalls, but I'm only going to walk so far.
Yeah, I think that she was like, I'm going to make it back.
Right. But it is such a neat, and I used whimsical earlier. That's what the Bankhead National Forest really is. It's such a whimsical place, and just it can be a spiritual experience too. Even if you're not looking for something like that, I think it's just, in my personal opinion, with my personal beliefs, it's such a neat place to be able to see God's creation and see it in so many different ways. You know, like it's like you said with the snail, or with the waterfall, or with just the colors of what's going on out there now. It's just really, really neat place to be. Yeah.
I think it's just interesting when artists like look at something and take it farther than just like recording it.
Right.
It almost becomes like this record of like
kind of
experience.
That's what I was going to say, like of time and space at that moment in time. You know?
She actually did one of the pieces in the show. She I think collected some mud from some source of water there, and then she also collected some water and she made like a paint with it.
Oh, cool.
And so one of the pieces she did that, and
it's made straight from the creek.
Yeah, like the creek, like some like the clay, that's there, she mixed it in, and so like one of the pieces in the show has like some texture, and it's because it's dirt. She painted dirt with dirt. And I don't know, I just love how, because I'm an artist, and so sometimes I think I take for granted like this abstract way of like looking at life around us, because I'm always like finding the beauty in things.
Right.
But when you meet someone like Shannon and you hear her point of view, which like if you guys come tonight, we'll give a talk, and that'll be really special.
I was going to ask, is she going to be there tonight?
She will be there tonight.
Okay, cool. So, and it's 5 to 7?
5 to 7. 5 to 7 at the Walker County Arts Alliance.
And that is located right across the street from Clem Gym on the campus of Bell State Community College. There's no excuses tonight. The Vikings are on the road, so everybody's not going to go, I know. But, hey, go to the Vikings game. If not, you're going straight to the Arts Alliance exhibit.
We'd love to have you. You don't have to stay long.
Yeah.
Just come in, look at the art, and, like, get a little dose of culture.
Right. That won't hurt many people.
No, And, I mean, we've done some weird stuff with this exhibit where she has this huge piece, and she calls it the, I think, Tapestry of the Sipsey, or the Sipsey Tapestry. And when she brought it in and she unrolled it, I was like, my ceilings aren't high enough. Like, what are we going to do? And so we literally hung it from the rafters.
Right.
And it, like, flows down. And if you guys have ever been in the old student center, which a lot of you have, it's like a beautiful like atrium kind of space. There's like these big windows, so when you see that tapestry and then you can just like see through the windows behind it, it really creates, like, it feels like the exhibit was made for the space. I can't say enough good stuff about it. You got to see it at least once.
I'm not sure what year that building was built, but it does have that. It's a very unique,
it's a weird,
like 70s type vibe to it.
It's very 70s.
Yeah. So it had to have been built in the 70s.
Maybe. Yeah. I should know, but I don't.
Yeah. Well, let's take a break real quick. It's 9:15. We'll take a break. When we come back, I want to talk about the Arts Alliance a little bit more while we have you here. We'll mention tonight's event, but also it's back to school time. Talk about some of the things that you guys are doing in schools,
in-school programs,
and a few other programs that you'll have up before the end of the year. So let's take a break here from our sponsors, and we'll be right back on Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX.
Young Jewelers. That name has been a part of Jasper for a long, long time. As a matter of fact, for 3 generations and over 70 years, Young Jewelers has been located in downtown Jasper, striving to earn your loyalty with quality and customer service. Young Jewelers has set the standard in diamonds, jewelry, and gifts. You can afford to have a diamond from Young Jewelers. Our friendly staff can assure you of that. And you're always greeted with a smile and a genuine concern for your needs. Whether it's custom design work or diamonds from one of the name brand vendors, a consultation at Young Jewelers will have you feeling confident you've made the right choice. Young Jewelers, located across from City Hall on 19th Street and online at youngjewelers.com.
Start your story at Bevel State Community College. Whether you need seamless academic transfer classes, high-wage, high-demand career technical or health science programs, rapid training opportunities that get you into the workforce quickly, dual enrollment or adult education courses, Bevel State is your community college for a quality education. Visit bscc.edu to learn about our convenient and affordable options to make your future visible. Your story starts at Bevel State.
Carl Cannon, Chevy, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Corridor X, and Jasper. We're more than just a new car dealer. We're a certified pre-owned dealer, too. As a used car dealer in Jasper, we have access to a wide variety of used cars from across the area. As a new Buick, Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC dealer, we have the latest models that GM provides from 4 amazing brands. Let us show you around our dealership. With so many options, we're sure you'll find what you're looking for. Browse our inventory online at carlcannon.com. When other dealers can't, Cannon can. Carl Cannon, Corridor X at Industrial Boulevard in Jasper.
Hi guys, I'm Dr. Martin Roberts, owner of Jasper Veterinary Clinic. 3 years ago when I set out to open my own clinic, Pinnacle was my bank of choice to help that dream become a reality. Recently when we needed to expand and had the opportunity to acquire property adjoining to ours, I made one call to Wayne and he set those wheels in motion. If you have banking needs, give Pinnacle a call.
Hello everyone, I'm Drake McKenzie from All South Land and Timber. We've been banking with Pinnacle Bank for over 25 years. The customer service at Pinnacle Bank is first class. We highly recommend banking with Pinnacle Bank for all of your financial needs.
I'm Robin Reed Allen, Chairman of the Board of Pinnacle Bank. Come see our team and make Pinnacle Bank your bank too.
Pinnacle Bank, member FDIC.
If you're craving great food in a place that feels just right, it's time to head to Jake's on 4th in downtown Jasper. From stacked made-to-order burgers to hearty favorites fresh off the grill, every dish at Jake's is cooked with care and full of flavor. It's comfortable, relaxed, and always welcoming. Whether you're meeting friends, enjoying a casual dinner, or just want a laid-back spot with great atmosphere, Jake's on 4th delivers every time. Located at 1810 4th Avenue South of downtown Jasper, Jake's is open Wednesday through Saturday with lunch from 11 to 3:30 and dinner 5 to close. Jake's has great food, an easygoing vibe, and it's a place you'll want to come back to. Jake's on 4th, fine dining done the Walker County way.
Get ready for an unforgettable weekend in downtown Jasper. The 2026 Foothills Festival returns Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th to historic downtown Jasper, Alabama, featuring live performances from Collective Soul, Everclear, John Waite, Mark Chestnut,
But it's all over now and the show is Monday.
Dina Carter, and Channing Wilson. Don't miss 2 days of great music, food, and fun for the whole family. For tickets, event details, and complete festival lineup, visit foothillsjasper.com. The 2026 Foothills Festival, September 11th and 12th in historic downtown Jasper.
For Social Security Disability, Pat Nelson and the attorneys at Nelson, Bryan & Cross have 40 years of real experience and over 4,000 favorable decisions. We handle all the complicated paperwork, and as always, there is no cost unless we win your case. Please contact Nelson, Bryan & Cross for a free consultation regarding your Social Security Disability benefits. Nelson, Bryan & Cross, 205-387-7777. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
You're listening to Live at 9 with James Phillips, presented by Young Jewelers on WJLX.
And we're back. We're laughing, talking about Kat's little child and how he's learning to. I didn't turn the camera off, so everybody saw you doing this. I promise I was not robbing Kat. We were talking about her son, who's 10 months old, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Learning to, stand at this point, no walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can inch along the couch, but really what he does is he just stands and he puts his arms out.
Yeah.
And then he falls over.
Well,
so that's what that was.
That's learning balance, right?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Or if the cops say hands up, he's ready.
Yeah, he's a law-abiding citizen already.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, everybody, thanks for you listening to the commercials there. Got to get everybody in, but want to especially thank Jake's on 4th and Young Jewelers, and also Nelson, Bryan, Boylan, and Cross, our title sponsors. They're with us every day, and we appreciate that. We've got Kat Murray here today. She's the executive director of the Walker County Arts Alliance. They have a event tonight that she's kind of planned pretty quickly. from 5 to 7, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
At their office, which is on the campus of Bell State, right across from Clem Gym. It's the old student center. Tell them the artist name because it's escaping my brain right now.
Shannon Bourne. She's a Smith Lake, Hoover-based artist, and she's an incredible person. Come hear her talk about her work. It's called 3.5 Hours in the Sipsey Wilderness.
Awesome, and we'll put some photos on the WJLX Facebook page too. Once our talk here is done, we'll put it in the comments and make another post too, so everybody sees what the art looks like. But go by tonight from 5 to 7. She will be there.
She will be there.
Awesome, and her and Kat will be talking about some of the pieces, letting you guys know the inspiration behind them. It looks like a really neat thing, and from Kat talking about it, it's not her typical artwork.
No, it's not. It's totally a departure. So it's like so interesting, which nobody really has that frame of reference, but
right,
you know, but it is so cool to see something so inspired that is different, you know?
Yeah. Well, and I can only imagine just seeing the art is one thing, but then if you can come tonight and hear her talk about it and where the inspiration came from and why it looks like it does, that's so cool to be able to get in the artist's mind a little bit, you know.
Mm-hmm. There's so many beautiful shades of blue and green.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And plenty of made up waterfalls, right?
Plenty of made up waterfalls. Yeah.
Arts Alliance is constantly busy, and before we came on the air, you were talking about how, you know, it's been such a whirlwind the last month or so, and
yes.
I think August has almost come and gone already.
Oh my gosh. And I feel like I haven't been able to catch my breath, but we're starting new in-school programs. So we already do pottery, music with 2nd and 3rd grade. We do storytelling, shout out Martha.
Yep.
With 4th grade. And we do 5th, 6th, 3rd visual arts. And then we have awesome Jennifer Williams Smith with Dream Fit.
Right.
But this year, we decided, okay, we have some elementary stuff. We have 6th grade, which is going into middle school, but we have never done anything for high school students. So we've got to change that because they need something too, you know?
Right, yeah.
So I went to a conference at Red Mountain Theater and connected with them, and they do a theater residency.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. And so they'll come into the school for like an hour or two, and they'll teach 2 different classes, but it's basically like they'll have a theater class.
And will they do a performance at some point too, or
there's no performance required,
right.
But basically, I know with like the new Dora High School that they're going to have a theater. I just want the kids to have, if they want it, they have it.
Right,
you know?
to have that opportunity.
To have the opportunity to learn like improv, learn scenes. They have like a whole like Alabama curriculum that they go by.
Yeah.
So they cover a lot of different things. So I'm really excited. So that's going to start next month in all 5 of our high schools.
Excellent. Good job.
So we'll have somebody from Birmingham from the Red Mountain Theater come and teach those classes. And I'm really excited about that because theater is just one of those things that we haven't done in the in-school, and I'm really glad that we're going to start.
And if people don't know, Red Mountain Theater is, I mean, you're not talking about Broadway exactly, but these are people who are that good. Like,
yeah.
I've been to the performances at the Red Mountain Theater, and they are just great. You don't know that you're not at a Broadway show.
They're phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they, so to be able to get some instruction from people at that level.
Yeah.
For our local students.
For our Walker County kids.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So it's like, if they have potential, like, they're going to have somebody who can nurture it.
Right. Yeah. And probably even some opportunities if they do have that potential to be able to do some shows at Red Mountain Theater, I would think. I mean, I'm just speaking out of the blue, but
well, I just think that, you know, even for art, you have to know that it's an option.
Right.
But it's like, if you're never exposed and you never have that moment where you're like, oh, I'm setting aside this time to learn this thing, to be in this moment.
Right.
You just don't ever think like it can be that. So I think even just like having this 1 hour class.
Oh, I think so too. And just the networking of it. If, like you said, if they don't know that they could even attempt to do anything, but then knowing people in the right places, that helps out a lot too. You know, art or theater or just a regular job, you know.
Yeah, just setting aside to be creative in a way. You just never know what's going to happen, and usually it's beautiful.
Yeah. It can be a car crash sometimes, but it still can be a beautiful car crash, you know. That's how art is for me most of the time. I accidentally fall into something artistic.
What? It's not always about if it's good.
Right.
Sometimes it's just about the experience of making something. I try to really push that on my kids.
Yeah.
It's like, we're not really trying to make something for a finished product.
Yeah.
We're trying to experiment and see how to do something differently.
Right. Well, and you know, I'm sure a person with a brain like me, I'm going into it thinking, okay, whatever I put on this paper is going to be the next Mona Lisa, you know. And that's really not that is not the way to look at life or experience. Like, it should just be, I'm doing this for the experience of it, and art is flowing through me, and that's a wonderful thing, you know. Because then I'll look at it afterwards and go, oh, that's terrible. But it was a great experience.
Just like keep the stakes low.
Right, yeah. Mona Lisa is a very high jump for me.
High stakes. I don't know that even I would compare myself to Da Vinci.
Right. I'm sorry, it's just the type of brain I have. But no, I think it's so cool that kids in our area are getting, even from the smallest level, are getting just a taste of art and different things that they would not get the opportunity to do if it wasn't for the Arts Alliance and the different groups like the Community Foundation that help things happen.
Let's shout out the Walker Area Community Foundation, because they help us do so much of what we do. We are so supported by them, and they are just like a wonderful beacon in our community that is just so supportive of the community and like all of our programs and projects.
Yeah, well, and they get a lot of pats on the back here, but I think so many people in our community do not realize what the Community Foundation does, or really any of the groups, and even the Arts Alliance. There's so many people that have no idea, that live here and have lived here their whole lives. They may not even know you exist, you know. And you guys do such an incredible job. So that's a part of what we do, is try to open eyes to good things that are happening.
We're just trying to provide arts, to bring the arts to Walker County and provide access to anyone who wants it, right?
Yeah. Well, and especially in the schools, like there's been so much, even this week, so much heaviness in our local schools with things that have happened. And I can't help but think just programs like this help kids who may be struggling with something. And this could give them an opportunity to say, oh, there is something else, or, you know, and we never know what we do that can do that.
Like what kind of impact it makes.
Right. But I think arts in schools makes such a big impact, especially for kids who may not be the athletic type, or even the band type, you know, like people have to find their own little niche everywhere.
I can't tell you how often, like, I'll have a kid and the teacher will warn me when I get there. They're like, oh, this kid.
Right.
And then, but I never have any trouble. Like, they are so locked in for art class, you know? And it's like, wow, this is probably the most that they have ever, like, sat still and, like wanted to be present. Yeah. And it's like, okay, cool.
And even with, like, when Martha goes places, there's so many. I've sat in on some of the storytelling in the past with Miss Billy, and all the teachers are like, "There's no way the kids are going to sit here, blah blah," you know, and they do. They're
and
just
they remember.
enthralled. And yeah.
Like I'll talk to 5th and 6th graders when like I do some of the visual art stuff, and I'll be like, "Do you know Martha? Do you remember?" And they're like, "Oh my god!" And they're like, "The stories. I think about them all the time."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "That's awesome. I'm glad that it has this like lasting impact on your life." You know?
Yeah. I think.
And we have such a beautiful relationship with the Walker County Board of Education. They're super supportive, and I'm glad that we like have such a good partnership to keep expanding these in school programs.
They really should be. You guys are giving them quite a bit of material there.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing visual arts in high school too. So I don't know if we're gonna do it with the 10th and 9th grade with like all the busing situation with them going to the new
with the Heenan Drummond Center and everything.
We're just kind of like, okay, whoever can have it, let's give it to them.
Right. Yeah. So let's remind everybody about tonight. Tell us about it.
Tonight, I would love for you to come to the Walker County Arts Alliance. It's in the Old Student Center on Jasper's Belleville campus. We have a great exhibit. This is probably the best exhibit that we've ever had in our gallery, and so I really would love if you guys could come out. It's from 5 to 7. It's called 3.5 Hours in the Sipsey Wilderness with artist Shannon Bourne. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, and
there'll be wine.
We're calling her local.
Yeah, she's local.
She lives on Smith Lake sometimes.
She lives on Smith Lake. She's basically almost always there now. I'm pretty sure she moved her studio there.
She's not just a Hooverite. She's a local person on the lake. So, yeah, come out and support her. Will you have any little refreshments or anything?
We will have a little something.
Okay.
A little something.
There could be some
wine, beer. There'll be that.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. Free wine and beer, right?
Yeah. Some cheese and crackers, stuff like that.
Can't beat it. And incredible artwork and even more incredible people, right?
Yes.
So, come out tonight and anything else that Arts Alliance has going on that we need to mention before we go?
Just we have some programming coming up in the fall. Every 2 years we have art party.
Oh yeah, so that's
so
what
we'll probably I might be back to talk about
that
a
I'm
little
sure
bit
you will.
closer to time, but we'll have our art fundraiser.
I'll try to have your smoking jacket.
Yeah, thank you. That'll be in November. So,
okay.
Yeah.
What's the date on it? Do you know?
No, not right now.
Okay.
But we'll talk again about it.
Sometime in November, and it will not be on Thanksgiving Day.
No, it will not.
So we know those are the possible dates. Well, thanks for coming in this morning. Thanks for getting in touch with me to be able to tell everybody about it. Go out today, 5 to 7. Even if you are going to Huntsville, you got time. Go by at 5 o'clock. Yeah.
Just do a little quick speed walk through the gallery. Be like, wow.
Yeah.
And then you can go.
And that's exactly what you'll say. Do it again.
Wow.
Perfect, man. I need that like on a button.
Like a sound bite.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely go by and check it out. And if you are, don't forget tonight is the kickoff of high school football season. We will have on 88.5 FM. We've got Curry hosting Meek with Brian Hale and Zach McCullough on the call for that one. Myself, Jonathan Timmons, and Woody Wilson will be traveling to Huntsville tonight to call the Jasper Vikings as they travel to Huntsville to play Huntsville. And it'll be an interesting time. I think we'll have a good time. And that's it for this week. We've had a full week on Live at 9. We started football season. It doesn't get much better than that. So until next week, be kind and love, and we'll see you then on Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX.